of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before any executive sessions,
We're done, Paul.
before public comment, I'd like to have a moment of silence to recognize the passing of Ray Jones. He was instrumental in Ashland, and he was ingrained in Schuylkill County, and plus he was my friend, and he was a good man, and it's a very sad thing that he passed suddenly. It was unexpected that he passed, but I just want to have a moment of silence for him. Thank you, everybody. And then I just want to make a comment on the incident at 61 with UGI. It was UGI that hit their own pipe. I want to commend our first responders, our firemen, our EMA, our EMS people, everybody that was on site. They were released this morning at about 5 o'clock in the morning from the scene, finally after all day, and it was UGI that did it, so they're the ones that are responsible for all of it. But I want to commend all of our people. I guess it's still going to be closed to about 12 o'clock today, and I think 61 is going to be open after around 12, I think they said. So I just want to commend all those people. I don't know if Boots or Gary has anything to
Just
say about them.
I just got a text message from JB, John. He left the scene at 5 o'clock, went home, got a clean pair of clothes on, headed back for work, so. Talk about dedication and.
Again, this is when emergency management steps in. You never know when an emergency or disaster is gonna happen, or the length of it. And usually they're there working with the first responders. So again, they've done a terrific job of professionalism and so forth to keep everyone safe and away from that scene. So we'd like to just thank the first responders and our emergency management. People have done a fantastic job with the issue that was there. So.
Public comment?
Yep, Uncle Pal out there. Don't forget the 911 center employees.
Yes.
They worked hard yesterday too.
Scott Crater was on scene there.
Scott was there and Blitz.
Scott's there.
So I think there's 18 overtime shifts down there this week. Again, I know they're training new people, but long hours and a lot of work and a lot of things going on yesterday in the county, and they got to manage that on top of it. So hats off to the men and women down there. Just following up, like beating a dead horse here. Ken Hatter investigation. Where do we stand? Is there an investigation being done? Who was hired? There's never anything on the agenda. Still gets to work from home and interact with the county, making over 60 grand a year. Why do we keep rewarding these people? It's mind blowing. There were women that were suspended, their names were dropped all over the place. There was an investigation done, there was multiple investigations done. There were contracts that were talked about, the firms that were hired. That was all public knowledge. And now let's protect Mr. Hatter and not tell anybody anything. So what's taking so long? 2 months working from home and nothing. The public deserves to know. I understand there's personnel matters to a point, but come on, this is absolutely ridiculous. So again, Larry, whenever you're ready for my resume, I'll take that. Next, Ms. Dash. Still like to know how you can leave the union, return to the union when the county contract specifically states it's not possible. Commissioners cannot override that. So I'm still waiting on language from that to prove me wrong. Any update on the Lisa Stevens investigation? I mean, you guys was on depositions that some of you, not you, some of you were well aware that this activity was going on. Mr. Bender, for certain, knew it was going on. He actually covered up most of it to opaque as well, where it should have been reported to immediately. So is there any update on that investigation? Let the people know that. There's another person, what is it, $80,000, $90,000 a year getting paid? Never comes to a meeting to make a report, sends Carl or somebody else. Does she even do her job? I mean, she collected money off everybody else. So let's give the public some explanations on these three people and what's going on here. I think Mr. Bender should be investigated next. He allowed Lisa Stevens to go on, he allowed Alcova to go on. The ignorance of the consent decree 69 times, Mr. Grudy said, was violated, that's a minimum. He allowed the Jane Doe fight to happen because he just knew everything that was going on, he permitted that. Illegal title search for Reporter Township, most of that was all in depositions, the first 4 of them at least. Why isn't he being investigated? It's another one that should have went. shame what happened to Ray, because he would have been in a way better position than him. Next up, thousands of people received breaking news this morning. Ms. Dudish is here, maybe we can expand on that. But the FX board, there's an ethics breach for Schuylkill County for promoting her brother and voting on the salary. I think it's pretty much common sense when you hire brother or sister, it's an ethics violation. It's called nepotism. Dave, do we have I'll finish up. Do we have a nepotism policy for the county?
No,
Okay. Is there plans to implement one? Larry, I think there's so much nepotism in this county, it's unbelievable. But the one ruling on the report states there's no nepotism policy for the county, and it's right here that it's a violation, so there'll be more to come. Vote you voted on that.
Any other public comment?
George Stankovic, Valley Alto. I first want to recommend that all those people, like you said, Larry, up there in that dangerous zone, you know, it kept Old County safe. That's fantastic. That's what money goes for. These people deserve every penny they get, every penny, because they're risking their lives each and every time they go into a situation like that. So glad to be part of that situation, and everybody here should be proud of these people that went up in that situation. I guess these three and other ones in here are glad to see that I wasn't here last week. I thought I'd give you a week off. Senior citizens and veterans are going to bring it up again for the millionth time. We're getting violated by unfair practices as far as, you know, companies just raise their prices and everything like that. When they give us a raise for Social Security, it's the beginning or the end of last year, and they don't put in fact what happens this year, and they knew some of it, and 3.2% is nothing. Especially if you're making less than $20,000 for a family. I mean, that's ridiculous. 3.2% for $100,000? Yeah, that's pretty nice. I wouldn't be up here talking each and every day that I come up here. I think it's time that situations, I know you guys don't have nothing to do with that, but I'm just saying how government rules is ridiculous. And just like Jeff brought up, a person that committed a crime is getting paid. I don't understand these laws, but they're in effect. Let's protect them, but innocent people will throw them out of their homes because they can't pay their taxes. I'm just trying to figure this out. I just don't understand it. I'll never understand it. The United States of America is supposed to be the fairest country in the world. It used to be. I don't know what happened. These last 40, 50 years is ridiculous. Leaving all the foreign stuff go overseas and people losing their jobs. And now they're starting to wake up and say, oh, we can't let China and India and all these other countries make all these money. I'm telling you, there's jobs that people were paid. I know myself. When I was done working, I was getting $13.99 an hour. That's chicken feed compared to what people here are getting paid. I mean, it is ridiculous. You cannot be fair. A person that's making $100,000 and a person that's making $20,000 goes to the same gas station and pays the same price. It's ridiculous, especially when you're on Social Security. This is ridiculous. I think it's time for a change. I think it's time for a change at not only local government, state government, but the federal government too. It's time for everybody to wake up and see how people are getting treated in this country. Thank you.
Any other public comment? I'd like to move on with the meeting. We have a proclamation here for National Skilled Nursing Care
I'd
Week.
like to make a motion that we declare May 12th to the 18th, 2024 as National Skilled Nursing Care Week.
Second.
On the question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
and Commissioner Hess.
Yes.
And you're here to proceed the proclamation for National Skilled Nursing Care Week.
Commissioner Dodd.
So here we have a proclamation that says, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but the first line is, whereas the week of May 12th to May 18th, 2024 has been designated as National Skilled Nursing Care Week. An observation that honors the dedicated care provided by skilled nursing centers across the nation. And we all know they're needed, you know, for our elderly population and anybody that's in need. Nursing care is paramount to everybody. On every level, we need nurses care, so proud to present this proclamation.
Thank you very much. Schuylkill County is home to 13 different skilled nursing facilities across the county. They take care of our most vulnerable, fragile residents and provide opportunities for employment for people who work across this county. They are some of the most giving, dedicated, hardworking people that you will ever meet. We appreciate the support and commitment of the commissioners. You guys have always been available whenever you're needed and can assist, you know, whether that be just day-to-day operations. You know, in February, our facility, we had a power outage. The Emergency Management Agency did a great job supporting us and making sure that we did not have to get to any situation where we had to move people out of buildings or anything like that. So we certainly appreciate the support that we get throughout Schuylkill County, you know, from our commissioners, from all levels of government, and from our citizens. So we appreciate this recognition. Nursing homes across the county are celebrating Skilled Nursing Care Week with a variety of celebrations. So if you get a chance, please go out and visit one when you get a chance and say hello to our people. So,
Okay.
can I get a picture? Absolutely. Sorry, guys.
I don't have an iPhone.
Take one the long way.
Take it the other way.
That belly's All right, thank you all very much.
You're welcome. Thanks, Dan.
Feeding our staff.
Oh, let's move on.
Daniel Dobb,
Drug and alcohol.
DAUB. I'm the administrator at Schuylkill Center. Schuylkill Center, yeah. Skilled nursing facility up here in Pottsville. Okay, thank you.
John Reed here to present on behalf of the Land Gilbert for drug and alcohol. We have 4 agreements, 1 contract, and 1 contract addendum to present today. First agreement is for the approval of the Monterey Area School District, Monterey City, PA, for the period of May 1st, 2024 to June 30th of 2024 to provide a prevention alternative activity event. The SAG company, the SAG Club, along with the Monterey Area Drug and Alcohol Prevention Council, will be hosting a kickoff to a graduation event with a contract cap not to exceed $2,000. Second agreement is with Tamaqua Area School District, Tamaqua, PA, for the period of May 1st, 2024 to June 30th of 2024, again to provide a prevention alternative activity event. And the Raider Step Up Club, they'll be hosting a pre-prom awareness field flick event with a contract cap not to exceed $2,000. And the third agreement is with Williams Valley School District of Tower City, PA, for the period of May 1st, 2024 to June 30th of 2024 to provide a prevention alternative activity event. And the Williams Valley School District will be holding a graduation luncheon for their senior students with a contract cap of $1,100. The last agreement is with North Schuylkill School District of Ashland, PA, for the period of May 1st, 2024 to June 30th of 2024 to provide a prevention alternative activity event. The North Schuylkill School District will be hosting a pre-graduation party for their senior class with a contract cap not to exceed $2,000. Contract we have is to approval of a contract with New Roots Incorporated of Wilkes-Barre, PA, for the period of January 1st, 2024 to June 30th of 2025. This is to provide prevention, information, dissemination services along with intervention services with a contract cap of $4,800 per fiscal year. And the contract addendum we have is with Pyramid Healthcare Incorporated to increase our total contract cap from $590,500 to $651,000 for fiscal year 23-24 and 24-25.
Thank you. Grant writers, Phil?
Morning, Sharon.
Good morning, Commissioners. Today, I'm here to award a contract in the amount of $99,799.11 to H&P Construction, Inc. for a CDBG project at the North Middle and South Ward Playgrounds. $28,861.62 will be from CDBG funding, and $70,937.49 will be from funding obtained by the Borough of Tamaqua, and also permission to advertise for a CDBG street improvement project in Tamaqua. Bids will be done via pended and must be submitted by 9 a.m. Wednesday, June 26th, at which time they'll be open. Thank you.
Public Defender's Office, Aaron?
Okay.
Today, I'm seeking approval to apply for the sub-grant application for $97,614 from the PCCD Indigent Defense Grant. These funds will be used for the following: a new software program, annual cost of $24,750 for 2024 and $24,750 for 2025, a one-time cost of $46,934. We will also be getting one typewriter for labels and forms at $232.99, and $947 would be put towards any overages in our budget for expert witnesses. The software system would be able to track our caseload and improve our data collection, as well as scan files, schedule hearings, and contact clients.
Thank you. Children and Youth, Holly?
Morning.
Not Holly. You're not Holly.
Morning, Commissioners. Carl Rumble, Assistant Administrator, Children and Youth, here to present three addenda and an agreement. We're requesting approval of an addendum with the Penn State Health Milton S. Hershey Medical Center, Hershey. That agreement is dated October 11th, 2023, and the addendum extends its term period to include fiscal year 2024-2025 at a per unit rate of $180 and amending the end date to June 30th, 2025. We have an addendum with to the current agreement with Concern out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, to add a new service, the Functional Family Therapy Service, at the rate of $46.20 per 15 minutes, for the FFT assessment at a rate of $46.20 per 15 minutes. The Intensive Behavioral Health Services written order, which authorizes the service by a licensed practitioner at a rate of $36.38 per 30-minute unit, and the IBHS written order by other licensed practitioners, but not LPNs. Those are at $30.92 per 30-minute unit. Our final addendum to present today is to the agreement with Huffman Homes out of Littlestown, Pennsylvania. That agreement is dated June 28th, 2023, and this extends its term period to include fiscal year 2024-2025 at current rates, and adjusts indemnification provisions and adds training requirements with a new end date of June 30th, 2025. Finally, we have an agreement with Avanco International Incorporated out of Clifton, Virginia, for their information and technology services as follow: the Child Accounting and Profile System application at an annual unit price of $56,471.14. The CWIS maintenance at an annual unit price of $13,732.22. AFGAR's upgrade and maintenance at a unit price of $11,100.48, and consulting services with prior request and authorization at rates varying based on technical need, from $54.50 hourly for research analyst services up to $125 hourly for project director services. And this agreement is with a term July 1, 2024 to June 30th, 2025.
Thank you. Tax claim, I'm gonna read for.
Okay, Ms. Toomey's asking today for approval of the following 4 depository sales, and they're listed on your agenda.
Okay. Register of will.
Register of Wills, we're looking for approval of the annual license and maintenance fee for the GoGo/CoFile software in the amount of $10,818 for the term May 1st, 2024 to April 30th, 2025. Thank you.
Thank you. Treasurer's office. Nina. Morning.
Good morning. On behalf of the Treasurer's Office, I'm giving the Treasurer's report for April 2024. All accounts had an ending balance of $97,154,368.98.
Thank you. Cary Benner, County Administrator.
Okay, on behalf of the MIS Department, approval of an agreement with Shadow Technologies for the renewal of a SmartNet, which includes the following: Cisco phone systems for a total of $26,110.15, Cisco Security for a total of $6,653.67, Cisco Core Switches for $472.48, and the data center server for $859.12. The total annual price is $36,095.42, and the agreement is co-term till June 30th, 2025, June 20th, 2025.
Thank you. Finance, Paul.
And Paul is in State College today, so we do have 2 current year budget adjustments, and they've been posted.
Human Resources, Anthony.
Yes, Commissioners, in soil conservation, we have the appointment of Nicholas Rose. The boat rental clerk rate is $10.30, effective 5/20/24, that's a per diem. In 911, we have rescind the appointment of Jesse Zimmerman as telecommunicator trainee. The rate was $20, the effective date was 5/10, unable to work. In 911, also, we have the appointment of Zachary Krish, telecommunicator trainee. The rate is $20. It's effective 5/20/24 per diem. In children and youth, the appointment of Jennifer Wilkins as a county caseworker 2, rate is $22.3836, effective 6/3/24. The salary is per the contract. All appointments are pending drug test and physical where appropriate, and all actions involving salary or for positions being created are pending salary board approval.
Can I have a motion for the soil conservation appointment of Nicholas Rowe for the boat rental?
Motion to appoint Nicholas Rowe.
Second.
A question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
and Commissioner Hess.
Yes.
A motion to rescind the appointment of, I guess it's Zimmerman from the 911 Communications.
So moved.
Second.
A question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
and Commissioner Hess.
Yes.
A motion for the appointment from 911 Communications for Zachary Ryan.
So moved.
Second.
A question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
and Commissioner Hess.
Yes.
Anthony, any new business?
I don't know.
No motion to adjourn?
Just quickly, I received notification from our election director, Al Dragowski, that as of May 10th, Friday, election results are official, they've been certified by the Department of State, so.
That's
And-
good.
Yep, and a motion to adjourn. I'm sorry, Gary, anybody, anything else?
No,